going on, everybody? You're listening to another episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the fucking hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to beautiful people.
What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. There's a saying, and I'm fucking done with it.
What's the saying?
I got a little air in my trap.
I've never heard the saying.
Oh, I got a little air in my trap. Someone burps, and they go, oh, sorry, I have a little air in my trap.
Interesting. I've never heard this.
It's a woman says it, or someone trying to be very polite.
Okay.
It means you burped.
Okay.
Oh,
You're not for the dainty justification.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait, hold on. Let me burp and do that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got a little air in my trap. No, bro, you burped like a fucking pig. Okay?
Yeah.
You're a pig.
Yeah.
There's moments where we should all just be comfortable being pigs. Be human.
Yes.
I'm done. Don't ever tell me you got air in your trap. You know what I'm starting to tell people?
What?
I got air in my sphincter. Oh, sorry. I had a little air in my sphincter. Just rip ass.
Okay.
I'm done with like we can.
You
play,
don't want. I guess I passed gas would be the. Is that the equivalent or?
Air in my sphincter. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
A breeze went through my intestines. Right?
Yeah,
what are we doing here?
Yeah.
We could
You
play.
don't want. You're done with.
We could play word Jenga all day
Yeah.
long. At the end of the day, you burped.
Call a spade a spade.
Thank you, bro.
Okay.
At the end of the day, you burped.
Correct.
I'm sitting around with people. They're all pretending that
Who's
they're not
doing
burping.
this?
I can't name names. What
What high society are you frequenting?
You know, it's at the Polo
No,
Club.
but this doesn't seem like a. Where are you going? Where everyone's? I've never even heard this. I have a little air in my throat.
A little air in my throat. A little air in the trap. No, you didn't. You burped.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I
is-
would agree. I would. Yeah.
And I think it's good.
To play this down is a little interesting.
Yeah, because people are just burping willy-nilly, saying nice words.
Yeah, burps are gross. You've said that you don't like them.
I can't with that shit. And I think it's good for humans to burp every so often and be like,
Everybody
I burped.
shits.
And I think it's good.
You think it's good? Of course.
I think our
We're all
creators,
gross, for
God,
sure.
Mother Nature, whoever the fuck you believe in, right?
Yeah.
They made everyone shit for a reason.
Of course.
To keep motherfuckers humble.
Yeah.
Yo, if nothing else,
Yeah.
a shit that you gotta wipe a lot,
That's roses.
that shit keeps you humble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, imagine beheading somebody and then you had diarrhea back in the fucking French Revolution days. That shit keeps you humble.
Nature. We're all nature.
That's what it reminds you that you're
That
just
we're
a being.
all just part of an ecosystem.
So let's
and
not
we're disconnecting from that.
Let's
Well,
not
that's what the whole Roses by Outkast. Somebody was the other day was like, I can't believe Outkast made a hit single that has shit and poo poo in the chorus, but it's such a strong message.
What's the chorus?
I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer. Roses really smell like poo poo. Is that not the chorus?
Roses really smell like poo poo poo.
I mean, that's the whole song. Is this idea of like, what are you dressing up? This fucking air in my throat. I farted.
I know.
Yeah, everybody shits.
You've been putting lipstick on a pig, as
Yeah.
they say.
Exactly.
Are we allowed to say that anymore?
Lipstick on a pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think lipstick is a
I feel like this
symbolism of dressing it up.
40 people
You
that
could say
can have
put
a
a
problem
tux.
with that sentence.
You could say I put a tux on a pig, I guess. I don't know.
I feel like a lot of people would have a problem with lipstick on a pig, that's saying.
You think so?
The vegans,
Okay.
the people in the makeup industry.
Oh, so the lipstick on a pig is like a pig you're about to eat as bacon? Or is it
it's
just a
like
farm
you're abusing
animal?
animals, you know?
I
I think like the saying, you're putting lipstick on a pig might be no good no more.
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
We got to figure out a new one.
Yeah. Although this is something I actually was going to bring up, and this is a perfect opportunity. I think that people are okay with way more than people make it seem. Everyone's like, oh, you
definitely.
can't say this, you can't say that. People are so forgiving in so many ways. I was in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, which is what it is. People from certain demographics would be like like whatever.
Thank you for clarifying Williamsburg, Brooklyn, because whenever you tell a story And
I know that you're very confused.
They
if
offered
it's
me
Williamsburg,
Molly.
Virginia, or if it's Williamsburg, Brooklyn. I need to be very careful.
Yeah, I had Rose's.
I was reenacting the American Revolution.
I got hammered.
Yeah.
I got hammered. Someone offered me some Molly and said, "Fuck it, let me just go to get some Rose's pizza."
Yeah.
I go, "Is this Colonial Williamsburg we're talking?"
Yeah.
I churned some
I had
butter.
to. I
you
know. I know that you were
I go-
confused.
I mean, churned butter could be anything. You know?
I mean, we have listeners all over the world, so I'm just trying to make sure that everybody can set the scene.
Okay.
Well, it would be seemingly this place where, like, if like Joe Rogan were to talk about the you can't say anything capital of the world, Bushwick, Williamsburg, I bet would be on his list.
I think, if I'm being honest, I think Williamsburg is not part of that demographic anymore.
Not anymore. You're right.
I think
Honestly,
that
you're
Williamsburg
right.
is probably a very
100%.
douchey place.
Yeah.
It's probably more secret Republicans hanging out in Williamsburg than we even fucking know.
That's true.
They hide among us out there.
Yeah, that is true. Which, whatever.
Which
The political spectrum is divorced from a lot of. I mean, I guess people on certain sides pick up this ideology, but everyone's like, "Oh, you can't say anything anymore." They're playing this shot song that I forgot about. Shots, 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 which is a fun song. Everybody loves it. Shot, 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 shot. And everyone in the bar is screaming, "The ladies love us because we pour shots. They need an excuse to suck our cocks. Shot, 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 shot." And I'm like, you can say what you want to say if there's any redeeming qualities. These people got away with saying, "The ladies love us because we pour shots. They need an excuse to suck our cocks," because they have this melody that people like after it.
And when I hear
People
those
are-
lyrics, I feel bad for the time that those ladies had to live, where they had to, because now, 2022,
Yeah.
ladies don't need an excuse to suck cocks.
No.
It's beautiful. We live in a beautiful
Well,
time.
I know, but it's also
Think about how far we've come.
Some people might. I don't know. There's very
Of course, and that's
sexually
fine.
not liberated places in America.
But where we are,
Yeah, 100%.
think
It's
about
beautiful.
how far we go. Who sang that song?
I forget.
T-Pain? No.
No. Lil Jon.
Lil Jon. Think about how far we've come from the Lil Jon culture, where we had to say, ladies need an excuse to suck our cocks, and now we're just out here. Ladies are like, I need no excuse to suck cock.
In
You know
certain parts of the world, yeah.
How sweet
It's
it
very
is to be
beautiful. It is
loved by you.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. But it was
And
just
the
funny.
ladies need no
Everyone,
excuse not to suck cocks also. I will say that it works on both ends.
you don't need it. You don't need an excuse either way. Correct.
You don't need an excuse.
You
either.
don't need an excuse.
And back in the day, you need an excuse.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking sucks.
I mean, you used to have to justify a lot of things back in the day, which sucks.
This is so nice. I never even thought this.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
they don't need
That's
an
what I
excuse.
love. Yeah, 100%.
Oh my god.
Also, maybe they won't. You don't like it. You don't have to do it. I mean, yeah, hopefully, but that's not a lot of places.
I had a girl not go down on me.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Oh,
She gave me a hand.
some
job.
people might not go down.
She gave me a hand
willy nilly. Like if people, I get it.
It was
I also am
tremendous,
like,
Robbie.
I understand why some people. It was a tremendous hand job.
Robbie. At first, it was the hand job started. I go, okay. This is the beginning of the fun. You know
Correct.
when you're like online for a ride and you start to hear the voices, you see people
Yeah,
loading into
you're in
the
Disney
ride.
World. You go into the room before the ride.
The room before the ride, that's the hand job.
That's the hand job.
I'm in the
Yes.
room before the ride.
Yeah. They're extending. The ceiling is extending. Or you're
100%.
watching the Aerosmith give you a little thing.
People aren't just in Disney like Disney polos anymore. They're in character. In that room.
Yes, 100%.
You're in the Tower of Terror, and there's a person that's a maitre d'.
It's a full-on play, immersive experience.
You're in it, but you know you're about to go on a ride.
Correct.
That's the hand job,
That's
right?
the hand job. The room before the ride.
I'm getting the HJ, right?
Okay.
And then I realize this is the ride.
This is the ride.
I realize this is
This
the
is
ride.
part of the ride for sure.
No, but this is
This was
the
it.
whole ride.
This was the whole ride.
I realized
it was the room with the singing birds.
It was the
Disney.
tiki
It was
tiki
the
room.
tiki room. You
I
thought
was-
you were going on to how you thought there was gonna be a ride. It ended up being this was the ride.
And once I realized that all I was gonna do was go in the tiki room,
Okay.
I let those birds sing, baby.
100%,
I was
you got it.
so happy.
You got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think people would appreciate a HJ more if they
You
just
know
didn't
I'm
expect
always-
anything else.
I always appreciate.
Oh, always.
I'm
always.
a huge
on the
this
record.
is speaking
On the
my
record.
language. Yeah, we know that.
But like as soon
Hopefully.
as it was clear to me this was all that was happening, we
Yeah.
didn't even talk about anything. I literally, one, I was like, I need no excuse to suck cock. You know what I mean? I think people would appreciate a HJ more if they just didn't expect anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think people would appreciate a HJ more if they just didn't expect anything else. But like as soon as it was clear to me this was all that was happening, we didn't even talk about anything. I literally, one, I was happy. I was content. I was
Sure.
able to live in the moments, not think about the
Sure.
future. 2, I got so attracted to them
Interesting.
because I was like, the hubris
Yeah.
that you think that a man like me who jerks himself, who's the yo-yo ma of jerking himself off,
Sure.
right? That you could come in here and play my violin.
You think you're the yo-yo mom of jerking
Of jerking
all
myself
the
off?
masturbators out there.
Of jerking myself off.
Oh, of jerking yourself
Yeah.
off. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
my
yeah,
penis,
yeah. Of
I'm
your
the
body, you
yo-yo
know
ma.
how. Yeah, definitely.
We're
Okay.
all the yo-yo
Of
mas
our
of our own
own
penis.
situations.
Yes, we're
Sure.
all out there. We're all our own fro-yo mas of our dicks,
Yes.
okay?
Yes. Yes.
And she was like, I'm going to play your violin for you, yo-yo.
Yeah,
Sit.
the way you do. Yeah.
Sits. And I was so attracted by that.
Interesting.
It was amazing.
That's good. Yeah.
Rave
they
reviews.
are. That I'm a fan.
I'm a fan, too.
I also think
There's no funny
I'm more and
ending
more.
to this.
I think giving head is kind of like
Stop,
for
stop,
a girl
stop. Don't say
to
this
do
on the
that.
pod.
It's
What are you going to
gross.
do to us?
I know, but
What are you
I
going to do right
have
now?
been thinking about it more.
Robbie, what are you doing
All
right
right,
now?
well, I'll stop.
What are you doing?
I'll stop.
Do you want to go on
Maybe it's
record?
because I'll stop.
Do you want to go on record saying
No,
that
no,
giving head
no,
is
no.
gross?
Sure. I mean, no. I mean, it depends on the context.
Robbie.
Of course.
Robbie.
That's my final answer.
Robbie, we have a platform.
Anyways, I think you could say
Robbie, we must use
people
our...
say wild shit all the time. You just I don't know.
You're not getting past this. We have a platform here, and we must use it for good. We must use it to make the world a better
sucking
place.
dick can be gross. I get it.
No.
It can be gross.
You don't have to.
No, they don't. No, you don't.
But
I
I'm
get.
saying-
Nah, I get. Nah.
I'm saying
I
let's-
hope people don't feel pressure to, because it can be
No.
gross.
I just told the whole story about how sometimes
I
the
agree.
room is the ride.
100%.
We don't have to poo-poo the rides.
No.
You're poo-pooing rides.
No, I'm just saying.
You're saying I went on that ride and hurt my back.
No.
This is what's happening.
It's a good ride. I'm just saying, if you don't want to, I get not wanting to. I get not wanting to go on Nitro. I love Nitro.
I eat ass.
I love Nitro. I know you do.
So,
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the grossness.
I guess, yeah.
I also I clean up before.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I think that's
You got to clean up.
You give it a 1-2.
For sure. If you can, if you have the time and the space and everything. But yeah, you meet somebody out.
Go
you
in the
make out.
bathroom.
Yeah, you got to go to the bathroom.
At least go in the bathroom.
Fix
yourself
your
a
shit
French-
a little bit.
Give,
Yeah.
give yourself a bird bath.
Yeah.
Fill up the sink with water and just
Yeah.
slap your dick around it.
Yeah. For sure.
I've been giving myself bird baths all the time.
But I don't know. I was thinking about that. People still say wild shit.
Can I ask you a question?
What? What's the question?
At what time of the day or what was happening that you were just sitting around thinking how gross sucking dick is? Not like in a like anti like you're not about gay people, but just the act itself. What was going on?
No. I don't know.
What was happening? Were you on a walk?
No, it's probably
You were probably getting head?
no.
Okay. Because I was going to say, you need to learn. If that was the case, then we had to have a longer conversation.
Yeah.
Because
this
then I
is
was
an
gonna
interesting
say-
question.
I was going to say,
It's
we
an
need to
interesting
talk.
question that
Okay.
basically just the logical answer. I don't know if it's true.
Well,
I can't be sure if this
okay.
is true, but the logical answer would be that I was gross. And I was like, I can't believe people figure this out, put their mouth on this situation.
It makes me think that you go, wow, I'm so gross right now. I can't believe someone's touching this.
Not when it was happening, no. But it's like, yeah, if you go out all day, I think it's like at the end of the day, you're gross, kind of. I've been walking a lot. The last 2 days, I walked like 25,000 steps
Flex.
each day.
Flex.
And it's kind of like, yeah, if you're out all day, people maybe don't want to hook up. Like,
I agree with
in that intimate way, it's like, yeah, people are gross sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, that's not. Whereas when I was younger, I would go out all night and people, yeah, you would just like be out for 10 hours and then you would hook up with someone. And I was like, yeah, those people that did that were really nice. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I can't believe I've been out for like a full day and met somebody and they did that. That was really nice.
Do you want to? Should we write some letters? You want to?
I
You wanna
think
reach
that's
out
a
to
weird
some
thing to
people?
bring up. Post.
You
What do you think? Do you think it's a weird thing to bring up?
No, I think we should do it.
Do you think you should write?
I think you should.
I should write.
Me, no. I've already given
Thank you
praises.
for. That's a weird thing to say to someone. Thank you for sucking my smelly dick.
Whoa, Jesus, Robbie.
That's what you want me to say. You want me to write letters to the people that I may have had this encounter with in the mid 2010s. You want me to relive the mid to late 2010s?
Yeah.
Try to remember the people that I've done this with and write them personal letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've thought about it.
Nice.
Not letters, but I've thought about the situation.
How blessed you are.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the theory that we are all each other?
No.
So that the world is just all of us. We are a single entity, and we live each life on this planet. We
Probably not.
Keep getting reincarnated.
I'm not thinking about this really much, to be honest.
You're not.
No.
Okay.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's a beautiful. If that's true, that's amazing.
That we are.
Because some people are getting royally fucked over from the second they enter this planet, and some people, and they never are able to get out of that.
I like to think
situation.
about that sometimes because it.
I mean, that would be a beautiful. That would free. I think a lot of anxiety and depression. But then also you have to live in that, which sucks.
Well, you treat people nice.
Yeah, I try to do that.
Yeah, everyone's like treat yourself. You treat someone like how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
So then I was just thinking about that when you were talking about these people sucking your stinky dick. It made me think about.
I've been trying to give
philosophy.
back. If we're being completely honest,
You've been trying to get back.
I've been trying to give back. I think I've been.
You take truth serum before this podcast?
No,
today?
what did I say?
What's going on?
What, a truth serum?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You take it. What's going on? What's
I would
happening
say
today?
that I'm in the green now. It used to be I was heavy in the red of that. If that was a green,
I would say you're
red,
more in the red than ever.
I mean, yeah, whatever you're just choosing is the red.
No.
Oh, I see what you mean. No,
Whoa, what do you think I mean, bro?
nothing. Is that what you meant?
No, Jesus.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm not. It is what it is, baby. You know. I mean, you know details of my life. That is true. But anyways, I'm trying to be on the better end of that spectrum, which I have been post-pandemic. Maybe I thought of this pandemic. I don't know when I thought of this, but I've thought of this, and it is a situation. Anyways, you should never need an excuse. I also think people are out here saying shit, and it's fine. Don't be like. There might be consequences, sure. There's always consequences with everything I do all the time. Somebody could punch me in the face if I say some shit to somebody. Like, there's consequences. But the fact that people are always just like, you can't do anything. I'm like, all right. People just do a lot of things, and everyone is cool with it most of the time. People say wild shit that they probably shouldn't say. Anyways.
I've never seen a quote thrown up when no words are being spoken. That's a new move. That right there was a little new move.
I was like,
But
I did it late. I did it late. I said it. I wanted you to know it wasn't my words. Cause
I've never seen someone throw the quotes up after a whole sentence. Incredible.
Yeah.
That's nice. Can I tell you? So, I'll tell you about something I've been doing lately.
All right, what have you been doing?
This show is called Loud About Nothing. The whole premise of it when we first started was I talk about things I'm excited about that
Sure.
really get my juices going that don't deserve the warrants. Remember that when we had that idea? I've been doing these brain teasers.
Brain teasers are good.
These puzzles.
Yeah. I try to do the New York Times mini every day.
That's a mini crossword.
I fall back. Yeah. You try to do it in a minute or something.
These are more like can I toss a couple at you?
Yes.
Okay. I love these because
I
used to love these as a child, and I revisited a couple of them from when I was a child. And it's interesting. The ones that were from when we were a child are all just like, oh yeah, women can't do stuff. It would be
really?
It's wild. It's
I'm
fucking
trying to
wild.
Remember.
I'll give you an example, right? One would be like your parents, your parents your dad's in a car accident, right? You and your dad are in your car accident. Your dad dies. You're about to go into surgery. All of a sudden, the surgeon walks in and goes, I can't operate on that. That's my son. How does this make sense? The whole premise of this riddle
is that women can't be a surgeon.
Was that a woman can't be a surgeon. This is
pretty
like a
logical conclusion in 2022.
And it was like funny. I was like thinking about that. I was like, I hope they like ramped it up.
Yeah.
'Cause
How is it better?
Yeah, there's better now.
Yeah.
But like half of the riddles were like, you'll never believe that a woman is doing this job.
Yeah. Interesting.
So I was like, I want to see, because I loved them as a child.
Yeah,
so I
me
want to
too.
see.
Did I ever tell you my talent? We had a talented and gifted whatever program in my school.
You don't need to put quotes.
Quotes. All right.
I think that you're very talented and gifted.
Sure. So this woman.
Soak in the compliments.
One of my favorite. We would get taken out of a class once per week, and like half of the class.
CCD?
No, for the tag.
Talented, gifted. Tag.
Yes.
You're it.
Yes. I loved it. I loved tag. We would learn about cooler shit. It was a huge thing. But anyway, she would, for half of it, read these brain puzzles in a robot voice. She would be like, now we are going to do these.
That's amazing.
The man in the mask is on third base, or is trying to steal your home or something. It was like I remember the man in the mask one was a catcher, and it would be like they're trying to steal. I don't know, but I forget what the whole premise. Yeah, it would be like the solution of the big one that I remember was like it was a catcher that was the man in the mask, and the stealing was like a baseball game. But they're leading you to believe that your house is gonna get robbed or some shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I loved them.
It's about thinking outside the box.
Yeah, thinking she would always give us outside the box. Like we would get like teasers that you ever done those where it's like a sheet of paper and each one means something. It's like a saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you fill out like we would just do brain teasers a lot of times in this program.
Those are on the inside caps of Lion's Head.
Interesting.
You know that beer?
No,
I mean, beer, right?
Yeah.
So in college, my buddy would go to Pennsylvania and he'd bring back cases of Lion's Head, and we love it because everyone we'd have to like solve the little picture.
Yeah.
This plus this minus this is what word, you know?
Yeah.
All right, you want a couple of brain tweezers?
Yeah.
Brain teasers?
Yeah.
Also, wait, I think that teacher was man smart.
I loved her.
Because that's actually going to create intelligence. To learn how to critically think and think outside the box and not just like regurgitate facts is what creates intelligence.
Yeah, she was great. We were
I bet you Elon Musk would suck on a fucking trivia team.
Probably.
Yeah, Bill Gates, you don't want him on your trivia team. You know who you want on the trivia team?
Who?
Randall, who has no friends and watches Jeopardy every night.
Yeah, definitely.
Randall's great.
Trivia, yeah. A lot of these things is memorization.
Yeah, can we say people that are good at trivia aren't fucking smart?
Probably, yeah, not necessarily. They're mutually exclusive.
They have a skill.
They could be smart.
I say
maybe not if they're using the intelligence to do trivia, but
it's a skill.
Yeah. Ken Jennings, not smart.
No.
Got it.
Not smart.
I'm about that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I value critical thinking over memorization of facts any day of the fucking week.
I agree, and I'm somebody who's, I would say, above average at memorization.
Sure. Especially with the age of the internet.
Because I also understand what I'm doing. Like,
totally.
I'm not providing, but I was always perceived as smart because I always had a good memory. And I was like, yeah, but that stuff that Miss Hudak, that's like
what was her name?
Miss Hudak. Shout out Miss Hudak.
I thought her name was Miss Hudas.
No, Miss Hudak.
Miss Hudak.
Mrs. Hudak.
Miss Hudak, shout out one time. We know you're listening.
No,
we love you, Miss Hudak.
She was great. I mean, she was nuts.
Yeah,
you would walk in and she would be talking. Like, she would be so committed to this robot character.
It's amazing.
And it would be like, she would give you like a eraser. You would try to win an eraser if you got the riddle. But anyways, I love brain teasers like that.
I bet you that Miss Hudak would try out for the plays, but always be in the chorus.
Maybe. Back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes these teachers, they were, yeah.
Because she only taught tech. She didn't teach anything else. She did it for the 2 schools, and that was her thing. We did a live chess match. Did I ever tell you about this?
No.
Where there was 2 chess tournaments within the 2 schools, and then the winners played each other, and the students were the pieces. So as they played, we would be on the board.
I've seen,
and it was like a play almost, because you would be like, all right, Robbie's going to be a pawn for the first 45 minutes, and that's his role for this.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody had like a role. So you'd be either on one side of it. I think I dressed up as like a black, like all black and all white.
And then they would give you like
maybe,
a piece to wear in the top of your head. Yeah, I've seen those at the medieval, at the Renaissance Fair.
She used to do shit like that. We had an invention. We had to invent something.
Yeah, this
one was good. And I gave like
a
speech there. That was my first time I ever publicly spoke.
I was in SERP, Science, Engineering, Research Projects.
Yeah.
Where we'd have to do...
in elementary school?
No, this was high school.
Yeah.
I won the citywide high school science fair. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, really? What did you make?
No, I did a experiment on how to create less potholes in the city.
That's useful.
Yeah. That's why
outside the box, baby.
Yeah. It was like 3rd place in the whole city or something like that. But like, it was
It's good to think. Yeah, no, she forced us. And I should have thought more outside the box. I wasn't winning this chess tournament. I wasn't like doing But yeah, it was I only love.
I'm so happy we took down trivia because trivia's been getting a lot of hype.
I know
after
because of the rehearsal. Trivia's fun. I like trivia.
Fun.
I love trivia.
Trivia is not.
Me and my roommates play trivia all the time.
Trivia does not go on the resume.
I don't think it makes me smart.
I would
because
say
I could estimate how many home runs per year Barry Bonds had.
Skateboarding.
I memorized it.
Skateboarding is just as valuable as trivia on a resume.
Yeah. It's like if you could do a play.
Yes.
It's like, all right, you memorized all the lines to the play. That you could memorize trivia at the same rate of like lines of a play. It doesn't necessarily. Are the people who do plays the smartest people in the school?
No.
They're memorizing the most. Almost.
It's a skill.
Yeah, it's a skill.
Okay, I'll give you a couple of these brain teasers.
All right, let's do it.
Are you nervous? Because
I might do bad.
Thousands of people listening to you.
I mean, I might do bad.
Yeah, but
Sure.
Are your palms sweaty?
No, I'm good.
I don't think I've ever touched the inside of your hands.
That's a lie.
You remember one?
No, we do this all the time.
You remember one?
Probably within the last week. I don't know if we've done a palm to palm sit and hold.
A sit.
I don't know if we've sat in it, but you've definitely our inside of our hands have touched.
We've never done a Tarzan and the mother.
For like, I don't think they've been touching statically for more than 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Most people in my life, that would be the case.
Yeah. That's right. All right. Yeah, I'll give you one. I'll give you an easy one to start.
That's great.
What is tall when it's old? Oh, what is tall? What is tall when it's young and gets shorter when it's old?
Tall when it's young, shorter when it's old. A cigarette.
It's a good guess.
A cigar.
I would say I would say yes. We could count that as a correct
cigar.
answer.
Okay.
The answer was a candle, but
candle.
same sentiment.
Same. Yeah.
Same. Robbie.
Okay.
Robbie, oh my God, you're getting an eraser. Yeah, I'm giving you an eraser.
Yeah, a cigarette is a cooler answer than just a candle.
Wow, cigarette, good for you. You want another one?
Sure.
You killed that.
Okay.
You crushed.
I'm incredible.
You are incredible.
Okay, continue.
You should feel good.
Okay.
This is why I do these little brain teasers.
To feel good, yeah.
Yeah.
So like the New York Times mini it's like, I don't know if I'm feeling. It's just word recognition.
But do you feel good now?
Not really. I mean, sure. Let's do another one.
What? You don't feel good?
Let's do another one.
Okay. There's a man.
Okay.
On one side of the river and a dog on the other side of the river.
Okay.
The dog crosses the river.
Okay.
To see the man.
Okay.
He does not get wet, the dog, and he does not go in a boat or a plane. How does the dog get across the river?
I mean, my inclination would be to ask if there's a bridge.
There's no bridge.
Okay, that's what I would imagine.
Yes.
So the dog goes across the river.
The dog goes across the river. There's no boats. The dog isn't wet. It's not flying. No bridge. How does the dog get across the river?
This is more stumping. Is the river dried out?
The river's not dried out.
It's a flowing river.
The river's not dried out.
Okay. The dog goes across the river, does not get wet.
When I heard this one, I thought dried out first, too.
That would be...
That's a nice... Especially global warming.
Yeah.
Global warming, we're fucked.
The river is dried out. Not dried out. So he goes across this river, does not get wet. Dog.
The dog doesn't matter. It could be me. I'll give you that hint.
Okay. That's what I was like. Oh, what kind of dog? Maybe it's a different type of...
Maybe it's a different type of dog. I would never buy one of those fucking hairless cats.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a red flag instantly. I go over some girl's house. She's got hairless cats.
I don't know. What is it? Tell me.
What is it?
Is it wearing like a protective gear?
The river's frozen.
The river's frozen. Not dried out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That's good. Yeah.
How do you feel? It feels bad to get the answer?
No, it's fine.
This is an open and honest podcast. Does it feel bad to get the answer when you got because the answer makes sense, right?
The answer makes sense.
It's logical.
I think I would have eventually.
No.
It's boring.
No, you can't say eventually.
I gotta get it in a minute. I think I didn't get it in a minute.
No, you didn't get it.
True.
You didn't. Don't say I would have gotten it eventually. Who knows what eventually would have happened.
True, you're right. I
Right?
could have never gotten it.
You didn't get that.
Yeah.
We don't know what would have happened in the future.
That's true. All right,
All
let's do
we know is
another
the
one. Let's do
present.
another one.
You want another one?
Yeah, let's
All
do
right,
one
I'll
more.
give you a little more. You know what I realized? I don't like telling brain teasers.
I don't blame you. Yeah, because you got to get them exactly right.
You have to
They're
like
almost like jokes. You have to every word has
Word
to be
perfect.
perfectly
yes.
in order for it to really work. Because otherwise you're giving it away, or it's just like weird. Yeah.
Yeah, like in my head, I'm like doing math a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? It's not fun.
No.
You know what's fun?
What?
Giving head.
It's the most fun that you can have. I've been having fun with it.
Jesus, Robbie, can we get back to this? Is our back to school? We're
oh.
sharpening our brains
Okay,
right now.
we're sharpening our
We're
brains.
sharpening
All
our
right,
brains,
give me something else.
bro.
Give me
This is
something else.
we got to be sharp.
Give me another brain teaser.
All right. Brother and a sister. They go to a different dimension. It's a dimension of paradoxes.
Okay.
And in this land, there's paradoxes flying throughout.
Okay.
Right? There's all these creatures flying throughout the paradox land, right?
Okay.
And this huge giant troll comes up, and he takes a net and he catches all the paradoxes creatures. And the brother and sister go, wait, we love those, And the troll goes, "Roar," right?
Okay.
And then the troll grabs the brother and is holding the brother with one hand, and the net full of paradoxes in the other. And the sister goes, please, let them go. And the troll goes, I will let them go. Under one circumstance, I will let them go, okay? And here's the riddle now.
Okay.
That was all show.
Okay.
He goes, I will let your brother go if you say a false sentence, and I will let the animal go, all the paradox animals go
Okay.
if you say a true sentence. You may say one sentence to set them both free.
I don't know. How much of the paradox land?
Nothing.
So it could be any group of animals.
Any group of animals.
So it has nothing to do with
It's
the
a
paradox.
paradox. It is a paradox. That's why.
What? The statement.
Yeah.
So that's why you need a paradox. I see.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. A guy is holding a man in one hand and a group of animals in the other. He goes, I'll let the man go if you say something false, and I'll let the animals go if you say something true.
I see.
Right?
I see. Yeah.
What's one sentence that could make both of those things happen?
So you need to say a sentence that's true and also false.
Yep.
I've definitely heard this before.
Wow. So he's got an advantage.
I don't know.
I'm making sure that you're
I
good
don't
back.
know it.
I want to make sure when you go back to school,
I don't know
you
it.
are the smartest little boy in there.
It's a sentence that's true and also false.
My beautiful nephew, I want to make sure that you're wonderful when you go back
Thank
to
you.
school. Just so you know, I got this right pretty quick.
I would imagine. I feel like I've seen this before, and I just can't remember it.
The cigarette one was great. It's because you're smoking
I'm
so
not
many
good
joints.
at them. I know.
Do you want the answer?
No, now I'm gonna take my time.
Yeah, take your time.
I'm gonna take my full time.
I'll vamp.
What? A sentence that's true and also false.
Yeah. Can we get sponsored by DXL on the pod?
Isn't it like? Is it something to do with the mom?
No, it has to do with with what they're holding. Say something true and false. You want a hint?
What? I mean, you just gave me a huge hint.
Yeah, I just gave you a huge hint. It has nothing to do with the mom.
Yeah. What is it? What's the answer?
So after I give you the answer, we have to be.
You are holding a bowl. I don't know. What is it?
Okay, I'm gonna give you the answer.
I didn't get it. I was unable
You
to
didn't get
retrieve
it.
this answer.
You did.
1 out of 3.
1 out of 3.
Okay.
33%.
Correct.
Okay.
Failing.
Failing.
1 from 100 to failing.
We're sending you back to school failing.
Yeah.
This is why if you succeed, you stop instantly.
Yeah.
You stop as soon as you succeed.
Sell out immediately.
Did you see that when Obama just took that one basketball shot and walked out off the court?
Okay.
Imagine he took 3 shots. He would have looked so stupid missing 2.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
You succeed. That's why if I fuck a girl good,
Done?
I'm never calling her again.
That's a lie.
No,
it feels too good.
It feels no.
Your ego will get in the way.
Nah,
your ego will get in the way.
But
You'll want to go back.
These are the lessons I'm learning.
So my ego,
as I'm getting older,
walk away. Know when to walk away. Nobody knows though.
I'll only have a one night stand if it's a one night tremendous.
It would never
stance.
happen. You have to get rid of your ego completely.
That's what I'm trying to
not do things you're really good at. Again,
Imagine
if you're really good at something, you want to do it again. It feels good to be good at something.
Imagine you have the amazing one night stands. Fucking
yeah.
razzle dazzle. She's coming. You're fucking flexing. All of a sudden, your biceps never pop out your shirt. They are right.
Yeah. How many guys do you think measure a good sexual session on if she comes or not? Because I do think that we do that in some ways.
100%.
But I don't think that's that necessarily that common.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, I don't think that's that common at all.
Yeah.
I think that you go.
But I do think that we are in that boat in some ways. Maybe not. Yeah.
That's what do you? Maybe not what you.
No,
don't think?
me before the. But also, I wasn't ever being like it was great. Yeah. Yeah. I think that is a key to like it being good. Is both people enjoying it, which is obvious.
I heard this thing. A man cares about how he performs during sex. A woman cares how she looks during sex.
Interesting. So maybe it is more people than we thought.
Yeah, this probably is.
Interesting.
You know why I learned that saying?
Where did you get it? Is that a brain teaser?
I learned that saying because someone said I made the wildest face when I was coming the other day. And they said, you really don't care what you look like. I said, no. And then they told me this fact.
Saying,
and I said, wow, thanks. To try to make me feel better. After they did an impression of me to my face. To my face.
Yeah.
They went, after everything's said and done, they came back. They're like, do you know what face you made? I go, no. And they went, oh, they started doing it to my face, laughing.
I mean, I'm sure it was funny.
If someone does an impression of me, it's always going to be a little funny.
Yeah. Definitely. Exactly. Definitely. Yeah. Especially if they were doing an impression of you coming.
Oh, God.
No matter if they've seen it in real life or not, it's always going to be.
They saw it.
Pretty similar and funny.
They saw it.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, yeah,
that's good to know that you live up to what people would think.
I don't always do that.
No. But sometimes you give the show.
Sometimes I give the show.
That's nice. Anyways, the solution is something about what they're holding.
Okay, the solution. Right. The solution is you say, you are not holding my brother. That's a false statement. You will let go of the brother. And then as soon as you let go of the brother is free. But then that statement becomes true, and then you let go of the animals.
I see.
You have to think of it as like a computer programmer. This ends or this happens. You know?
I see.
Yeah.
So you want to free the things. Yeah.
Stop pretending like the question was confusing. Don't do the hands.
I had to say a statement that is presently true and false.
Yeah. You didn't realize that?
No, I wasn't thinking of it like that.
No, yeah. It's like, it's a two-step, you know?
Yeah.
If you break it down to small, if you Martian that shit, as I say in my household.
Yes.
Right? If you the Martian that shit, then you could solve the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been getting back because I see all these people going back to school, and I remember like there's stuff about school, like little stuff like that I miss.
I used to love school.
Like shit
my
like that.
name on Skype is I love school too. That was my username.
What?
I mean, I thought it was funny.
No. How old are you?
I was in high school when I made my Skype. Yeah, Skype came out in high school.
I love school too.
Yeah, number 2.
Who's one? The principal?
No, it was not available. I tried to put I love school and they gave me I love school too.
Wow.
There was a massive, Skype was huge at one point. It was like the new, there was a time in my high school where everyone would, it probably didn't happen for you, I guess, because you were in college. But everyone would just Skype. We would do Skype rooms after school.
Oh, no.
Like people would hang out on Skype. We would do, prank phone calls or whatever. No. People would just always be on Skype.
And that for college.
Or we would hang out in person, but like at
Skype.
Night. Yeah, because college.
Because we were just,
in each other's presence. Yeah,
we were just hanging like hard, like how we do, you know. Play boys and play
Or
girls.
we would have like a group and we would be on Skype, or we would Skype with girls. It would be like,
Interesting. Yeah.
Honestly, one girl that I had a crush on really liked to Skype. And that was probably why I would be in these groups and shit.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I love school too. My hilarious username. But I did like school. I mean, I always liked school.
But it's nice. It's like I remember every year when it would be time for me to go back to school, I would like plan this. The first day of school outfit meant so much to me because it was me presenting who I want to be for this year.
Yes.
What group I want to be a part of. What clique I want to be. What's my goal?
Yeah.
You dress for the first day of school, if you could, for the goal of the clique that you want to be a part of, right? It was every year you had a new reinventing of yourself.
Yeah. I guess I always played soccer, so it was like I would just do that.
Yes,
that's
because
my new clique.
You liked.
I mean, that's my clique. Yeah.
Yeah,
the soccer team.
Yeah, but every back to school year, you had a chance to kind of like be like, oh,
yeah,
I
wanted.
this.
Yeah, I mean, I was always getting just white Air Force Ones, new jeans.
I've changed a few times.
You did?
Yeah, I did a couple changes.
Okay.
Right? And I was thinking about it. I go, I really loved that. I would really like plan out how I wanted to be perceived. Right?
Yeah.
And people, for some reason, for a child, a summer is a lifetime.
Yeah.
And anything could happen in a summer.
Correct.
People would leave and they come back 2 feet taller.
Yeah,
truly, anything could happen.
My roommate, that happened to.
2 feet taller, people
truly.
could come back.
My brother grew like over a foot in a summer once.
We don't even know what could happen.
Yeah.
It's mystical.
People would come back so jacked.
They literally,
and then it's just like, oh yeah, you're still annoying after a
from
week.
June to September.
Yeah.
If you didn't see them, anything could have happened.
It's harder than you think.
No.
Not you, but then the proverbial you to set back, because you got to change unless you're really doing like some deep work on yourself. After a week, you're the same.
But
everything settles in.
But this is your
you're
moment.
Still this. Yeah. You think it is. Yeah.
For a child, if someone came, I would saw multiple people jump from losers to cool from a summer.
Sure, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to get good at something, I think. You can't just dress different necessarily. You got to do some work.
You could get good at
sport.
Hanging.
You could you could do that.
Your parents,
you could learn about weed.
Your parents
weed
get divorced or something like that, so then you have more. The house is open.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
You don't need to just get good at something.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of things could elevate.
You could have got
status.
a permits before someone else.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you get a license. Yeah, that's true.
Right?
There's a lot of things.
And I was thinking, as an adult, I wish we had more of these like first day of school moments.
Yeah, I guess you could change the job. But jobs aren't the same as school.
There's all these things online that say disappear for 3 months and come back and be a different person, right? Have you seen these videos or memes?
No.
There's all these things of like preaching like disappear and come back and be a different version of yourself.
Yeah, like these,
right?
Like
Stop drinking, grinds, right?
Yeah.
And I think there is something about people choose, like as a kid, people choose to do that in the summer.
Correct.
As adults, we should be able to hide from our friends for a select group of friends for 3 months.
Okay.
It should be best friends only.
You have to do that though.
I know.
You got to fight that loneliness.
That's
it's not. And then you got to, a lot of people, they don't trust that the friends will be there on the other side.
They won't.
People move on.
Also,
you're in a new city. Like, I guess moving to a new city, you can kind of do that.
Definitely.
But that's hard. It's hard to make.
I know.
You don't get.
I never said it was
You
easy.
don't get a show. You get a show
at school.
You have a date. You have a show date. You know what I mean? First day of school is you presenting. Everyone's looking at everyone. Everyone is presenting themselves, and it's kind of like a mutual. We're all gonna reveal moment where you're not getting that. It's on your calendar.
One day.
Like you could do that. You could be like, all right, I'm going to go off the grid. Sebastian Conelli show is going to open up in downtown New York on December 15th.
That would be incredible.
Like you could do something like
10
that.
10 days before Christmas.
Yeah. And nobody hears or sees from you. Like you have the eyes of people in a way.
That would be
Most
incredible.
people don't have enough like where school is built in the eyes.
I kind of wish that I kind of wish we got to present ourselves in school. 1 year.
It's fun. It's great. I used to love the first day of school.
1 year.
Absolutely love.
I took the bathroom pass out as soon as I got to class early. I took the bathroom pass out and I stayed in the bathroom a long time.
Okay.
So then everyone was sitting down and I got to walk in the front of the class with my outfit so everyone could fucking see me.
That's nice.
Yo.
I mean, you always like to show that.
Oh, bro, I came in like
That's
this.
a performance.
Yeah.
Stoned.
Stinking like Siggy's. Didn't even smoke.
Oh, because you were in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Did they smoke in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would smoke. My boy Phil would rip joints in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was incredible. I made a show. I was like, you don't even know who I am no more.
Yeah. That's fun. I mean, yeah.
It was homeroom, and I walked in, and I felt so fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the first day of school was always a fun holiday. I wish that there was a way for that to happen, but it's just not the reality, I guess.
It's not the reality.
I mean, teachers can do it.
Teachers?
In their own little worlds.
Yeah, but who they showing off for?
College it kind of exists still, I would say. I loved Welcome Week. I loved the first day of school.
College exists.
Yeah.
At college, it exists. 100%.
I guess you got to move to a new city. And then join shit that you like. I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah. Zog sports.
And nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
At school, what was cool is because no matter what, you cared about everyone else's did.
Also, you saw the before and after.
Yeah.
We care about
everybody loves a before and after, no matter what.
Oh, even when they're online and they're fake, the before and afters, and
the ones
where they see them drinking coffee grinds and lemons, and then they drink it, and then a cartoon character comes, and then they are a different human.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
I love those. I'm like,
I think we inherently like before and after. That's why we like these tasty videos of like prep, before, after, home improvement show, move the bus. America loves a before and after.
They love,
and there's no better before and after than the first day of school.
But here's the thing: movies are just about the journey.
Yeah, true.
So that's interesting.
I know. That is interesting,
right? It's because people love
art is the journey.
Art is the journey.
But we love the before and after.
That's a good point. Art is the journey.
Yeah.
If people that enjoy art like the middle.
Yeah.
People that are very pragmatic probably skip ahead to the end of the book to find out what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine liking a book so much you have to fucking skip to the end.
I know. Well, I will say, I don't know if people listen to this podcast, watch the new Game of Thrones show, but don't Google anything about it because it's a book that already exists and it fucking is over. Everything is already happened in the fucking world. So I know the whole show now. I'm so pissed. I'm like, I don't even, like... I mean, I should watch it because that's what it's about, the journey. I did watch the second episode.
It's about the journey.
It's about the journey.
Are there tits in the journey?
No tits so far. Maybe one tit.
HBO used to have
tits.
2 tits.
Yeah.
1 tit or 2 tits?
One set. 2 individual.
Amazing. That is because I think the worse the art is, the less you could enjoy the journey. Right? It's like a show like remember like shows like Maury or Dr. Phil or Tyra Banks talk show.
Yeah.
They wouldn't talk about the journey of like a transformation, a body transformation or something like that for that long.
No.
Because the art.
And if they did, they would just trivialize it to be like, this is easy, you can do it too.
Yes. Because
boom,
the art,
boom.
Well, that's if they were selling something.
Yeah.
But like the art of those like daytime talk shows was bad.
Yeah.
So they had to keep it short.
Segments.
Yes, they had to keep it short segments.
Yeah.
The better the art is, the more that you're okay with the journey.
Correct.
The Odyssey, no one cares if Odyssey is his home.
Yeah. That's what movies. Yeah, you could have a movie like Inside Llewyn Davis, one of my favorite movies, where it's just like, it's about the journey. It's about the artist.
And that's what life is. That's what the moment is.
Yeah, for sure.
And like people are always, people are always talking like, I hope there's, you ever hear someone say, I hope there's a lot of people at my funeral? Or like, I hope this
I've heard people say that.
Funeral.
Of course.
And I'm just like,
who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck?
No, I know.
Like, of course I hope people come to my funeral.
Yeah. But not more than you cared about the first day of school. I mean, obviously.
Who cares?
Yeah.
So I guess.
No, but it's funny because we just talked about the summers, the journeys of all your summers too recently.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Yeah, I guess like.
But to other people, that's the new Seb. All right, this is what it is.
Yeah, this is nice. And even this podcast, there's no end.
No.
This podcast
is a journey. A lot about nothing. There's
journey.
We could do segments and little. I mean, we just did brain teasers, but that's not normal. That's like in the greater scheme. We wouldn't plan to do brain teasers.
No,
clearly,
I was just talking about that. That was something on my mind. Right?
No, I know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what is unique about this in a way.
It's all journey.
It's all journey.
We're all journey, bro.
Yeah, and then I guess a live show is like, all right, you come see us. This is whatever, but that's different.
But I love that because the things that I find most peace in isn't like I never found peace in getting an A on a report.
Yeah.
Do you know what the most beautiful, the most precious time of my life ever was?
What?
This has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Okay, that's fine.
It
reminded you of that.
Is when you would do horribly on a test and you knew you weren't getting the test back that day. You had another day of peace. Another day that you could live in delusion.
Okay.
And
delusion is great.
Oh, just knowing that I wasn't getting my test results back for like a test I bombed.
Yeah.
I would feel so good.
You would know when you bombed.
There was like engineering tests I took
that are pretty objective.
that were like,
yeah,
I didn't answer questions.
Yeah. I used to always think I did well on a test, and I would get back like 60, like, and I would be like, oh yeah, because I always did really well on tests up until I started taking like AP classes, and then I was like, oh, I should probably study, I guess.
Yeah, but also for this engineering program, sometimes people be getting 30s, 25s on tests.
Yeah,
they would have to grade on a curve.
Yeah.
And it was just like hoping this.
I never did shit like that because my college was very easy.
Yeah, one kid would always.
That shit always blew my mind though.
Yeah, it was insane. It was like, shouldn't engineers be the ones that have to get 100?
Yeah.
People that study history don't need to get 100.
No.
People that make a bridge, we shouldn't have a curve on a 25.
Yeah, where
test.
people are getting 30%, or we slowly build to get them to this place. Yeah. Don't make the test so hard, or if that's how hard real life is, then it's like, all right.
But that time period
between
it's
nice.
Yeah.
You weren't somebody who was like anxious about getting tests back.
As soon as I knew I wasn't getting it back that day, I felt peace.
Cool.
A weight lifted.
Interesting. So you didn't, but you would. So you would get some anxiety about tests?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Like a reasonable amount, not like I think a normal amount, not like anything crazy. I wasn't like biting my fingernails over it. I also realized how trivial it fucking was.
I know.
I didn't care.
No, that's good.
Yeah, who the fuck cares?
I know. I guess you got to pass. I mean, your situation is totally different than mine.
But
I was taking vocabulary tests and algebra tests, basically.
You took vocabulary tests in college?
I mean, what is marketing 305?
You're so right.
I took human resources.
Oh my God.
It was called marketing 360 human resources. It's a vocabulary test. I wouldn't pay. I used to go sleep in the fucking business building bathroom for an hour during this class. I was like, why do I show up?
You took vocabulary.
Most of business school, I hate to break it to everyone, is applied algebra and vocabulary tests. That's pretty much the extent of business school.
And they only have
people have these huge egos about their fucking business degree. And I see some of the people I went to school with post shit. I'm just like, yeah, what? It's all made up.
And they only have these vocabs to keep other people out so they can't be a part of the business.
I guess, yeah. It's just like
short term
360 HR model. Oh, this is like when everybody in the company gets constant feedback. What is this model? You know what I mean? It's just like, all right, you're just learning words and what they mean. And that's what you're fucking having to do. That's what it is.
Yeah, you hear me, business folks? Buy us a fucking drink, you losers.
Yeah. That's what annoys me. I mean, sure, maybe at Harvard you're taking like, but yeah, then what makes the Harvard degree, I guess, more prestigious is the liberal arts part of it, of the electives and these professors and all this shit. But at the end of the day, marketing, it's applied. I mean, there's maybe some psychology, I guess, applied to it. But how much is psychology not just a vocab test?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of things are just memorizing theories or like, what does this word mean? Like a lot of education is memorization of vocabulary.
So are you saying business school is the trivia?
Yeah.
Of college?
A lot of college, I would say, is. But yeah, business school, tremendously. A management major? You're just learning words.
At that point, you might as well study fucking creative design.
Something, yeah.
Just some fucking...
I think it's a shit. I mean, it's like practical if it's like the school you go to feeds to a job you want and they recruit there, then it makes sense because it's like, all right, you go through these motions. That company will come to your school and they're going to take 50 people.
Sure.
And it's like, all right, you do this, but it's all... Yeah, and also the highest level of math. I mean, you could get up to derivatives and calculus, but like that was an elective at my school. And I took that class and you weren't even doing calculus.
Derivatives?
Like financial derivatives.
I know what derivatives are.
So like options. But that's also in a lot of ways just applied algebra.
Interesting.
I mean, it's Fugazi. I mean, this is why I didn't go to class ever.
Well, here,
I was
we just
cum laude. I got a 3.6.
official stands from land. Welcome back to school. No, it's all fucking Fugazi. School is a sham.
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, it's
Even
about the
public
journey,
school.
baby.
Yeah, it's about the journey. Enjoy the classes.
Enjoy the classes. Have
Right?
fun. Make fun. Yeah.
You know, it's nice the second week of school when you're just like, it's not
I love
special.
September.
It's not special anymore. We're just fucking in it.
I love September.
We're just
football
in it.
games. Everybody's back. I mean, football games are a big part of my high school, but like everybody's back to school. Everyone wants to see each other, and like, yeah, people. It's a new time to mingle and have a lot of fun. So I always like.
How are we gonna apply this to our adults' life?
I don't know.
We got to think about that. Will be our challenge. We must enjoy September.
I mean, I bought this hat. I've been wearing this hat.
That's not how we're gonna enjoy
Safari.
September.
I mean, this is a safari vibe. I mean, I'm changing my vibe a little bit. I've never dressed like this on the podcast.
I will say this.
I'm wearing a Randy Moss jersey and a safari hat right
I think
now.
you went to the Bad Bunny concert and you saw a couple people. You said, "That's who I want to be."
No.
Which is
First of all, he wears this hat in the music video. But
with the logo.
yeah, probably not with a logo. But I'm just like, yeah, maybe now I'm gonna be a guy who wears a safari hat. I contemplated this for about a week before the concert. I'm like, am I gonna become a safari hat guy? I might become a safari hat guy for a little bit.
You know what's funny? When you came over, when we were like doing stuff, you kept the hat on the entire time. You just sat there.
I've been
with the
wearing
hat.
this hat for 3 days straight.
We had a serious conversation, and I had to look at you wearing this, and I just had to be
This
cool.
is who I am now. That's what I'm saying.
I just had to be cool having a serious conversation with you as you wore a safari hat. Do you know how hard
Well,
that
that's
was
what
for
I'm
me?
saying. This is it's weird that we talked about reinventing. Not that I'm reinventing myself.
No, you are.
But I'm also a guy who wears a safari hat. Now I wore it 3 days in a row. Gotta say, it poured last night. I got home. It was pouring. And I was like, oh, I'm not really getting that wet. This is kind of nice. There was a lot of trees in Brooklyn. So I'm like, oh, wow, the trees are really fucking thick.
What's in the trees?
I get home, my hat is soaking wet. And I go to my roommate who I was walking with the whole time. Because he's like, my socks, I can't walk. I'm like, I'm actually pretty good. And I was like, oh, shit, my hat is soaked. That's the reason I'm not wet.
It was a little poncho.
It was like a little umbrella almost.
I
see why the safari guys wear it.
You know what's embarrassing as a big guy when it's raining hard?
What?
Like if your belly's sticking out, there's a part underneath at the bottom of your shirt that just won't get wet at all. Because it's like an arch.
Yeah.
So like the bottom of my shirt will never be wet. The bottom of my shirt has never seen rain.
That's nice. This is a perk, I would say, right?
It's a perk.
A few perks.
A few perks to the bell, and I'll tell you this: few perks to the belly, and that's one of them.
That's definitely That
beautiful.
Is a perk.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, but we have to enjoy the journey.
We do.
We do.
I would say. I hope everyone else enjoys the journey. If you're going back to school, have fun. I love school.
School's Fugazi.
Fugazi is Fugazi, apparently. We didn't even talk about that.
Oh, we didn't talk about that at all. Yeah, we will in the future.
Anyways, please call in 929-900-6393. If you're listening to this, we want to do a call-in episode. The Instagram's growing a lot. We want to hear from new people. I mean, the podcast is growing a lot, too. We want to hear from you guys, like 929-900-6393. Please call in. You call about anything.
Yeah, and you'll leave a voicemail. You won't talk to us. And you can leave a voicemail.
Yeah, you leave a voicemail, and we play it.
If you leave multiple voicemails, we'll just play one of them, the best one from your number.
Yeah.
Also, don't go on too long,
It
right?
cuts you off at 3 minutes. I would say 3 minutes is
way too
long to begin with. 90 seconds max is a sweet spot. 15 seconds is beautiful.
Yeah, we love that. Just questions you have for us or
questions,
any thoughts.
Comments. You want to hear a debate. You have a brain teaser. You want to talk about back to school stories. Literally anything. We like to hear from the listeners. We think we have great listeners. We usually get very funny prompts and call-ins when they do call in.
Beautiful. And also, just in that same regard, we got a show September 16th at 9:30. Caveats. Please start buying your tickets now for New York is phenomenal.
Yeah.
We'd appreciate that if tickets could go early for that. If you want to stream it, please stream it. Let us know if you're streaming it. We'll send you some selfies or whatever.
I'm excited for the show. It's the 16th. My birthday's the 21st, so I'll go out for my birthday. Then I'm going to be sober for a little bit, I think.
Can I be sober with you?
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
We're gonna go to the mall.
Yeah, we're gonna be sober, I think, for a little bit. I'm gonna be sober.
No, I'll be with you.
Yeah, maybe weed too. I haven't decided, but I think so.
Up in the air.
So the 16th, I'm going to go out. It's going to be a fun night. That's going to be my last big night out for at least a month.
Beautiful. We love that.
I don't have any weddings in that time period. I don't have anything I really got to do in that time period that would require me drinking as of now. Also, we have Justin McManus, which is exciting. He's going to be our New York local legend. He owns one of the best bars in New York City, one of the best burgers in New York City, also was an iconic improv bar.
Yep. So if you listen to this and you do improv, come out. Yeah.
It's going to be a very fun night. I'm excited.
Should be very fun. That's it. Keep sharing the clips. Our computer's back. We're posting the clips. That's it. All right, Robbie, hit the fucking music.